Hello, magnificent human beings. My name is Landon with Yoga New Mexico, where we focus on empowerment, alignment, and strength. You are in the right place, capable and strong. What are we going to do today? What are we going to do this week? It is up dog. Yes, that pose we all like to make jokes about. If you're, in those yoga circles, like, hey, what's up, dog? Like, oh, I'm down, dog. Cool. And if you haven't heard those jokes before, then it's cool because they're not actually that funny. But they're kind of puns, so they are funny. I don't know. Anyways, that's what we're doing is urdhva mukha svanasana this whole week. There's a lot of stuff going on in this posture, so I'm excited to talk about it. This right now is a 25-minute class to help get you loose, awake, and ready to start your week. So I have a new microphone in case you didn't notice. I know there's a lot of stuff going on over here, and the options were do a whole bunch of weird stuff or not record anything. So that was really not an option. So here we are today. Roll out your mat, and I will roll the intro screen. Find yourself standing here at the top of your mat, hands by your sides, roll your shoulders back, and breathe. In through the nose, and out through the nose. Listening to the sound of your breath, slow, calm, gentle, humble. Just forgetting about anything from your day, relaxing. Anything you have in front of you this week, anything you need to do, wanted to do, whatever, doesn't matter. Still just staying focused, being right here, right now, and present on your mat. And allowing that intention to surface. So something positive, something smooth, something uplifting, something calming, whatever you desire. Very good. Sealing our intention, we're going to do 3 cleansing breaths. Simply inhale through the nose. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Inhale, inhale, breathe, breathe. And exhale out the mouth. Excellent job. Once more. Inhale, inhale. Fill your lungs, fill your lungs. Exhale out the mouth. Awesome job. Open up your eyes. Inhale, hands up overhead. Squeeze your glutes. Exhale, back bend. Let it go. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Forward, fold. Relax. Shake it out. Move around. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward, fold. Relax. Fingertips on the mat. Left leg comes back, lunge, exhale, relax in your lunge, just leave your hands on the mat. Take a breath cycle. Very good. Then inhale that left leg up into forward fold. Exhale, relax. Forward fold. And then right leg, inhale back for lunge, leave your hands on the mat, and then exhale, relax into your lunge. Take a breath cycle. Right leg, inhale up, and then exhale, fold, relax. Very good. Inhale, half lift, exhale, forward fold. And inhale, slow, come all the way up to standing, hands up overhead, squeeze your glutes, exhale, back bend. Inhale, hands up, exhale, swan dive, all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back, exhale, forward fold. Fingertips on the mat. Right leg this time. Inhale back into a brief crescent lunge. Keep your hands on the mat. Exhale, relax. Take a breath cycle. Then inhale, right leg up into your forward fold. Exhaling, relaxing into your forward fold. Left leg, we inhale back into crescent lunge. Exhale, relax. Crescent lunge. Take a breath cycle. And inhale that left leg up into your forward fold. Exhale, relaxing into your forward fold. Very good. Okay. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, come back down, forward fold. Then inhale, chin is the last to rise. Hands come all the way up. Exhale, back bend, let it go. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, slow and controlled swan dive. Coming all the way down. Hands on the mat and downward facing dog. Pedal it out, move around. Walking it out in your down dog as you please. Maybe if you have those tight calves or tight hamstrings from running or walking around all day or whatever it is you do in your life. I went on a very long run this past week, so my legs are kind of feeling it. Just breathe. Identify your left leg. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale, bring it all the way through into lunge. Inhale, hands up, crescent lunge. Exhale, relax, shoulders down. Very good. Hands come all the way down to the mat. And then bring that left foot back, downward facing dog. Shift forward into your plank. Hold in your plank. You can modify, if you wish, lowering onto your knees. Bring your heels up to your glutes. Roll your shoulders back a little bit. Holding strong in your plank. You've got it. So our up dog is often part of that common vinyasa flow that we do, and we usually fly through it pretty quick. So wherever you are, simply lower all the way down to the mat. Lower everything all the way down. First step in our up dog, elbows stay glued in next to that rib cage, keeping your thumbs kind of back here by your pecs, so you really want to have your shoulders down and back. And raise on up. Engage your glutes so you protect your low back. And then engage your legs so you lift up and out. Heart shines, eye gaze lifts. And you can rest your knees on the mat or however you like. Downward facing dog, bring it all the way back. Pedal it out, move around. Okay, next side. Inhale, right leg, three-legged down dog. Exhale, bring it all the way through into that lunge. Inhale, hands up overhead, crescent lunge. Exhale, relax, shoulders down. Breathe, keep focused in your crescent lunge, laser-like focus on the wall. Breathing through that point, steady and strong. Hands come all the way down to the mat. Downward facing dog. Excellent work. Shift forward into that plank, lowering onto your knees. If you wish, roll your shoulders back. Take a couple of breath cycles, being here for a moment just like we were on the other side. Lowering all the way down to the mat. Lower everything down and then raise on up. Upward facing dog. Engage those legs, squeeze your glutes, trying to lift up and out of that low back, not collapse into it. Child's pose. Bring it all the way back. Relax. Shift forward into a tabletop. Shake it out, move around. So up dog kind of has a lot of those elements of camel in it because it is kind of a heart opener. It's kind of a back bend as well. So you really want to seek to lengthen out of that low back and not collapse into it in your up dog. In your tabletop, just moving around. Some cat-cows, maybe gentle, or just bobbing your shoulders from side to side. Move your neck around. Okay, getting back into it. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. From your down dog, identify your left leg. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale, bring it all the way through into lunge. And inhale, hands up overhead. Crescent lunge. Stay right here. Focus and breathe. Ground down to your back heel. Open it up into warrior two. Hands come on out. Warrior two. Doing your checks. Heels in one line. Very good. Left fingertips come all the way down to the mat, right hand up overhead. So kind of a modified extended side angle. Left fingertips on the inside of that heel. Right hand comes to your low back. And if you want, you can bind, coming all the way back. From your bounded warrior, release back into this modified extended side angle. And then nothing quick, slow, 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 come back up into your warrior two. Excellent work. Windmill hands all the way down to the mat. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out, shake it out. Okay, very good. Shift forward into plank. Strong arms in your plank. You can lower to your knees if you wish. For our chaturanga, we lower halfway out. We push it back up. Then we lower everything down to the mat and raise on up. Upward facing dog. Engage your legs. Don't collapse into your low back, but lift up and out of it, growing. Child's pose, push it back. Take a couple breaths in your child's pose, trying to counteract these back bends today with that child's pose to kind of go back and forth between that crunching of our back and our expansion of our back. So, and tabletop. Brief tabletop, just move it around, shake around a little bit. From here, tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Okay. Right leg this time. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale, bring it all the way through into lunge. Inhaling, hands on up overhead. Full crescent lunge. Breathe. Ground down your back heel, opening it up into warrior two. Eye gaze softly over that front hand. Breathe. Okay, right fingertips, lower them all the way down to the mat. You can put your fingertips on the mat. You can make a fist, kind of whatever you like. Left hand comes on up overhead. This modified extended side angle. Okay, fingertips come to your low back here. And then if you wish, you can bind. If not, that's cool. Just stay right here. Wherever you are in your practice is fine. If you're binding, trying to spiral that left shoulder open towards the ceiling, set your right hand down, left hand comes back up overhead, and again, nothing quick, just slow, coming on back into warrior two. Windmill hands, all the way down to the mat. Downward facing dog. Awesome job. All righty. Shifting forward into plank. lowering to your knees if you wish. Doing our fancy vinyasa flow, you lower halfway out into chaturanga, you push it back up, lower everything all the way down to the mat. Then raise on up dog. Squeeze your glutes, eye gaze lifts, heart shines, breathe, smile. Child's pose, balasana, push it all the way back. Breathe, soften, relax, dissolve. Shift forward into your tabletop, shake it out, move around. From your down dog, walk into your forward fold. Just relaxing, basic forward fold, just hang. Maybe putting a little bend in your knees. Slowly come on up to standing. Shake it out. Okay, so standing series, very brief. Hands on your hips, kickstand those toes behind you, and you can leave your hands right here on your hips for warrior 3, or you can bring them on up overhead. So whichever one you want to do today is fine. Sometimes we can even take our hands and bring them around behind us and do a cool little bind thing as we come down. You can get fancy if you want. Whatever you wish. Just find yourself in the base of the pose by kickstanding your back toes here and then lift them on off. So you're balancing on this right foot. Holding here in the base of your warrior 3. Every exhale brings you down just a little bit more. Not bringing you down in the emotional, spiritual sense, like the physical sense. Like bringing you down, like you're rooted, you're grounded. Coming on down, you got it, keep with it. Flat back. Keeping your balance in your warrior 3. We're gonna be here for a little bit. Only one standing pose in our practice today, so we're really gonna enjoy this one. Hips should be square, not flayed out. So if they are, trying to bring them square with the mat. Slowly, slowly come back to standing. Okay, dishwasher. Moving it around, kick out your feet. Okay, next side. Find your balance on your left foot. Hands on your hips. Hands can come around behind you, whatever you like. And lifting off. Base of your warrior 3. Holding here. And breathe. Every exhale brings you on, down, just a little bit more. Come on back to standing. Shake everything out, move around. Okay, getting on down to the mat. So inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold. Back bend, sorry. And come on down, forward fold. Hands walk out. Down dog. From your down dog, shifting forward into your plank. One more chaturanga, so lower halfway out, push it back up, lower all the way down to the mat, raise on up, up dog, and then from here, plank pose. Lower yourself all the way down to the mat. Left or right ear, whichever one you want, just bring it on down, just relax. 2 breaths. Chin onto the mat, eye gaze comes up, and prop yourself up on your forearms. So a sphinx pose here. Forearms, so this is a good modification for your up dog if up dog, urdhva, mukha, svanasana is not available to you. So forearms on the mat, shoulders roll back, and press those forearms into the mat. Eye gaze lifts. Breathe. And staying here in your sphinx pose, bring your eye gaze to a more neutral position. Identify your right hand. Thread it underneath that left arm, that left armpit. So right hand threads underneath left armpit. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. And then just releasing this left arm, laying all the way back into a gentle spinal twist. So hopefully this knee up here kind of bent up just a little. Breathing into that low back. Coming back really slow into that sphinx pose. So left forearm comes back across first, and then pushing yourself back into that sphinx pose. Very good. Okay, opposite side. So left fingertips thread through. Keep them going, keep them going, keep them going. And then bring your right hand all the way back across. So this knee comes up too, kind of at the same time. Opening it up into your spinal twist. And if the cues are kind of weird and you find yourself just flailing and flopping on your mat, that's fine, no worries. Just finding some kind of twist for you. The main point here is not to, beat yourself up or anything. So feel free to, you can always rewind the video and see how the kind of twist thing happens. So, okay. Right hand, bring it back across, place it down, push yourself back into that sphinx pose. And from sphinx pose, laying on your back into our first shavasana. Shavasana, just relax, just dissolve. Nowhere to go, nowhere to be. Bend your knees on up into your chest. Give them a little hug. So kind of lots of low back stuff today because we did all those up dogs and our sphinx pose and our spinal twist stuff. So just maybe drawing little circles with your knees, helping to get any of that tension out of that low back. Okay. Setting your feet down on the mat. Hands come on down as well, allowing your knees to fall on out for a brief gentle pose. Soles of your feet stay together, knees fall on out. And final Shavasana. Bring it on down. Release, relax. Feet fall apart, arms flop on out. Keep with your breath. If your mind starts to wander, just take 3 big breaths, really big breaths. Soaking up your Shavasana. 2 more. Very good. Okay, staying right here in your Shavasana, or if you wish, coming back up into that seated position so that we may bow together. Thanking each and every one of you for being here. It means the absolute world to me. So, remember, you are a magnificent human being. You are in the right place, capable and strong. From my heart to yours, thank you and namaste.